Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Yankee Liv'n here. And as promised in my last video, hey, we have a video coming up from the cookbook of Stacy Harris. It's called Happy Healthy Family, Tracking the Outdoors In. And hey, the recipe that I'm going to be doing for you today, a little bit of Parmesan Venison. One of my favorite dishes anyways, any kind of Parmesan. And yeah, you guessed it, that French bread we made the other day, yeah, it's gonna go with this. Hey, so pull up a chair, grab yourself a coffee or a snack or something. Hey, and let's get cracking. Alright, let's get started guys. I have in this bowl a mixture of tomatoes, garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and some diced onions. Alright guys, we're going to let this cook down a little bit. I'll bring you over to the other counter. Alright, let's get started here. First of all, we got plain flour here, panko breadcrumbs here, lightly seasoned, a couple fresh cackleberries there from the hens, a little bit of Parmesan to go in the breadcrumbs, and we'll get that going there. That's just plain flour, so we're going to put a little salt and pepper. Here's what we got in this bowl. Okay, alright, let's get this mixed up. Okay, yeah, we use our fingers. God gave us fingers as tools, so, you know. Alright, let's bring our cutlets over. Well, they're loin slices right now. And by the way, this is only about 3/4 of a pound, maybe not even quite that. I'm doing about half of her recipe, so like I said, if you're going to follow her recipe in the book, I'll leave all the details in the descriptions down below and whatnot with the full amount of ingredients and all that. So hope you're just following along for me and have a little fun. We're going to put this over this because I don't want this all over me. A couple of these eggs done here. I don't usually put any water or milk or anything. I usually just whip them up in good shape. I like to break them down a little bit beyond what you would do for an omelet or something, more like a French toast consistency for a batter. You do want it to stay on, you don't want it to run off in the big clumps. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's throw a little bit of salt and pepper in that. I like to season everything. That mixed in a little bit. Let's go over and check how our sauce is doing. Alright, that is looking good. You know, she suggests to put an immersion blender in it and, well, get it kind of smooth a little bit. I'll find out if I want to do that until I get to the end here. I might want to just mash that down just a little bit. We'll see. Back to the cutlets. Alright, back to the cutlets and some dredging. You know how that goes. Get our 3 bowls, everything mixed up. We'll try to stay unmessy. You know how that goes. Never works. Anyways, we're going to take our cutlet and we're going to, nice venison cutlets, and we're going to, I like to work them all together, okay? I like to do them like this. I know you can do it the other way around and whatnot, but I'm in a time frame here as far as trying to do 2 or 3 recipes at the same time, and well, this will just help me out a little bit. I know you guys know how that goes. Oh, how's everybody's winter going out there? I know we're having kind of a weird winter. It started off real cold, a lot of snow, and now the temperatures have come up and we've gotten rain, hail, sleet. Oh my God. Okay, we've got those all floured all done. Let's get over into the wet mixture now and the breadcrumbs. These are panko breadcrumbs mixed with the Parmesan cheese. My favorite breadcrumbs, believe it or not, is actually flavored croutons. Whoops, almost give it the old crumbs first. My favorite is croutons, flavored croutons. Yeah, I'm making a mess. I told you I was going to. I'm in a hurry. And you take like a garlic and herb or something like that, crunch them all up into a plastic baggie or something, and I'll do a bunch of them at a time and put them in a airtight container, and I like those. They have a nice buttery flavor in them. You can't beat them. Alright, you guys know how to do this. I'll get the rest of these done and then I'll meet you over the stove and we'll heat up a little oil. How's that? Alright, I've got our cutlets all set. Another word to the wise, when you're making cutlets and breaded things and whatnot, and I'm sure a lot of you know this, after you get your breading on and everything, set them back in the refrigerator and let that breading set up. You know, flour takes a while to suck in moisture and all that, and you get a lot less crumbs and stuff coming off from your product if you let it set up for at least 20 minutes, all the way up to an hour actually. If you're doing, these came out of the freezer originally, but the meat did anyways, but if you're using fresh meat, okay, and you do this and you get to this point right there, you put those on wax paper, throw them down the deep freeze, get them frozen solid, then put them in a plastic baggie, shrink wrap them with some a vacuum machine, and you've got some nice cutlets all ready to go at any time. So just a little tip there. Anyways, hopefully this oil is not too hot. Let's drop these in. Make sure you always go away from you. Everybody knows that. And there again, these are very thin, so they shouldn't take long to cook. Okay, with all that parm in there, that Parmesan, you want to make sure you keep an eye on these. Not quite. A lot of grease and stuff in that parm, plus the breadcrumbs and stuff, depending on how rich they are. They will burn up pretty quick, and you don't want to burn it. You want a nice golden brown. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. You also want to have your oven on warm if you're doing a bunch of batches. This way here, you put them up on a rack like this, and you can slide them in there. If you put fried food down flat on something, on paper or on paper towels or something, that side there will start to steam up, and you'll lose that crispiness. So when you're doing fried food, guys, put it on a rack. It helps a lot. All right, those got to be getting pretty close. Oh yeah, look at that. That is nice and golden. Golden brown. Just perfect. Even if they get a little crispy on you, remember you're going to put a sauce on this, and you want that crispiness to hold up to the sauce and not get all soggy on you. We're going to have to get this over here to get ready to put those babies on there. Like I say, it's not going to take long. We have our sauce over here still simmering. Generally, if you can take your sauce and you can scrape a line across it, it takes a while for it to kind of fill in. You're right in that ballpark. And that has got some flavor to it. I'll tell you, you look up on, I think it's 155 or 154 is that sauce, and it is awesome. Trust me. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, getting close. It only takes a couple minutes on each side. Alright, you don't need to see me cooking all these, and I'll get back with you as soon as they're done and we'll start putting this thing together. How's that? Alright guys, we got 2 out, 4 out I should say, 4 more to go. I'm going to put in, we're not too far from serving this, and I like to put in just a little bit of fresh Parmesan grated though in here. Not much. We're going to put grated cheese on it too, so give it a little stir. Try to do things left-handed so you can, and that'll also take up a little bit of the consistency of the sauce and thicken her up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good. These are just about ready to come out. Yep, they are ready. Boy, those are scrumptious. You can only smell the kitchen right now. Wow. All right, let me get these over on the other side and I'll get this plated up. Well, that's it, all plated up. I hope you guys had as good a time as I did watching as I did making it, and I did give a little taste, and it is awesome. She did a really good job with that book and those recipes that are in it, and I plan on doing a few more. I want to give a great big thanks to Live for Wild for doing the giveaway and winning that book, along with Stacy Harris for just putting it out and making some awesome recipes. So the bread that's there, well, I did that in the video the same day as I did this recipe, and I kind of crammed it all together, and well, the recipe to that is up above, so you can tag that if you'd like. But anyways, hey, take a look at that book there, Happy Healthy Family, Tracking the Outdoors In. It's a great book. She has quite a few books out, so go to Amazon and check her books out, and well, I guarantee you, you won't be displeased. Anyways, I gotta kick it on out of here. Wherever you guys are in your neck of the woods, be it morning, noon, or night, I hope you're all having a great one. Take care now.